Today I'm going to be comparing this Acer Swift 3 laptop with this HP laptop. Now in both cases, both these are going to come with SSDs, which is solid state drive, which if you're purchasing a new computer, I would definitely recommend that you get one with a laptop, especially with an SSD, as it does allow it to start up a lot faster than a computer that does not have the SSD. So just something to consider when purchasing a laptop. Now, a couple of things about this, both of these, because they have the SSD, are going to start up fast. The battery life on this HP was actually considerably longer than this Swift 3. However, the Swift 3 does have a couple of different things that the HP does not. So, for example, the Swift 3 came with this fingerprint unlock. This one from HP did not. However, the HP also did come with a number pad on the side, whereas on the Swift 3 it does not. And so I actually do prefer the HP because of that number pad. I use that, find myself using that a lot. And so it's really nice to be able to just use that rather than having to do it up at the top like you have to on the Swift 3. Now, both these do have really good battery life. They both are also incredibly thin. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that. The thickness of them is going to be really similar. The Acer is going to be a little bit thinner. The Acer is also going to be a hair lighter as well. So just something to keep in mind on that. And that's just because I believe it's just a tiny bit smaller size, which is probably going to be why it's a little bit lighter. So let me go and make that even. So as you can see here, size-wise, the Acer is just going to be maybe a quarter of an inch shorter there, and then probably 3/8 of an inch on that side. So both of these are definitely good laptop options. The Acer or the HP, both of them do work exactly how you need them to. Start up incredibly quickly, have no issues in regards to battery life. I've had both of these. The HP is actually a bit newer. I think I purchased this one about a year ago, whereas this Acer Swift I've had for a few years now. Both of them are nice. Both of them work extremely well. Have not had any issues with either of them, even though I've had them, like I said, a few years for this one and a year plus, a year and a half, I think now, on this HP. Now, one thing to keep in mind with both of these is that neither of them are going to have a CD drive. So they do have USB, as you can see there, and then a USB slot on this side, and then an Ethernet cord, and then also USB-C. Same thing on this one from HP. So again, you've got two USB slots on that side, and then also a Ethernet port on that side, and then a USB-C on that side. So neither of them do accept CDs. So that is the downside. If you need CD, you're going to have to purchase an external CD drive if you need to install programs or something like that. So overall, definitely both good options, but it really just comes down to exactly what you want. Personally, I prefer the HP just because I really like that number pad. I use that, find myself using that for work, or even when I'm searching things online. I prefer to use that versus having to get the numbers up there at the top. But overall, both are definitely good options.